One of the questions man has always asked is, where did we come from? Some contend you came from a monkey. Others contend that you were nothing but a drop of pond scum that accidentally evolved into who you are today. Of course, the Bible takes a very different approach to how we were created, how this wonderful world we live in came to be. Today, we're going to get into that hotly contested debate, evolution versus creationism, on this edition of Live Prayer.
What problems are you dealing with in your life right now?
Do you feel like giving up? Times are hard and you're not strong. Well, I know the answer for you, and it will lead to real truth. Don't look back to yesterday.
Now there are answers.
Tomorrow's on
Welcome
the
to
way.
Live Prayer.
It's waiting there for you.
Here's your host, Bill Keller.
You can make it through. There is a hope for you today.
And welcome to Live Prayer. I'm Bill Keller. It's good to have you with me on this Tuesday morning. Welcome to the program. I'm so glad to be with you. I hope you enjoyed that encore performance yesterday of our nationally syndicated infomercial, Our Nation's Only Hope. It is a powerful, powerful message about the reality that our time is very limited. We cannot continue to sin against God, spit in the face of God, and expect God to do nothing in return. So I pray that it was a blessing to you. It's good to be back with you. Our first actual regular program of the week. Before I do anything, and of course today we're going to get into that hotly contested debate between evolution and creationism, but before I do anything else, I want to kind of set the stage for you what's coming on the program this week so you can kind of plan ahead. Of course, we're here on MyTV8 every Monday through Friday morning from 7 to 7:30, and it is just a blessing each day to get up and know that so many people are being fed, so many people are being encouraged, so many people are being challenged through this unique and incredibly powerful program that in just a couple short months has already been impacting lives all over this Fort Myers, Naples area. Tomorrow on the program, I've got a special program on the word hope. It is probably the greatest gift anyone could give to another person, and we're going to look at what hope really is. Thursday, those in bondage to drugs and alcohol. I know many people watching today either have an addiction to drugs or alcohol, or maybe someone in your family or an acquaintance has that problem in their life. Make sure you tune in Thursday, because we are going to pray and believe God for deliverance from those in bondage to drugs and alcohol. Then Friday, we close the week out with another nationally syndicated infomercial we created about a year ago. Where was Obama born? Now listen, you may think this whole quote-unquote birther movement is just a bunch of nut jobs. But let me just tell you this and just ask you this one question. I have a birth certificate. I know you have a birth certificate if you were born in the United States. I can produce mine, you can produce yours. A real long-form birth certificate that says what hospital I was born at, the time I was born, the doctor, the attending physician, all that information. President Obama has not only refused to produce that document, but he has spent literally millions blocking its production. Now, I know the governor of Hawaii has said, oh, well, we've seen it. Well, that's great. Why not, if you've seen it and it exists, then just show it to everybody else and this issue will be over. Now, some people say, well, he's already posted his birth certificate. That is what they call a short form certificate of live birth. Anybody can call the state of Hawaii and have one of those documents produced. And when you do, it will automatically appear in the paper as a birth announcement. So don't get fooled by people who say, well, that certificate of live birth is sufficient. It's not. And don't get fooled by people who say, well, it was in the newspaper in 1961. Well, anybody who applied for a certificate of live birth automatically went into the papers as a birth announcement. He has never produced, not only that, but has spent millions blocking the production of his actual long-form birth certificate. This issue could be over in 5 seconds. It's not a complicated issue. And Friday, we are going to get into the absolute detail of this issue. Where was Obama really born? So make sure you tune in Friday. So, great lineup of programs this week. Of course, I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, the world's largest interactive Christian website. We reach a little over 2.4 million people all over the world every day via the internet. I'd encourage you to check out the website, LivePrayer.com. When you go there, first thing on the left menu bar, click on the devotional sign-up link. Put your email address in the little box, and you will automatically be added to the distribution list of over almost 2.5 million people now who get that in their email every day. Encouraging, challenging, motivational messages each day. Deal with the issues of the day, things going on in our lives from a biblical worldview. It's a great way to start the day, and it's unlike any devotional you've ever seen. Literally tens of millions of lives have been transformed over these nearly 11 years through that devotional. Also, we have our media link, our show archives link. If you ever miss one of our programs, go to the show archives. Our most recent 5 programs are kept there in an archive, so you can go back and rewatch any of our last 5 programs. Everything on the website is free. It is unique daily content that no other website in the world has. Check it out, liveprayer.com. I know it'll be a blessing to you. Now, we are getting ready to hit our first break. When we come back, I'm going to get into today's topic that is the debate that rages now is really amazing to me on this whole issue of evolution versus creationism. Because I'll tell you, 50 years ago, it wasn't a debate. But now it's not a debate on the other side. 50 years ago, people believed in biblical creationism. After 50 years of teaching pretty much nothing but this theory of evolution in the public schools, we now have a generation of kids, almost 2 generations of kids, that have never heard of any other way to explain our existence. So it is an issue that needs to be talked about, and we will look at it in just a few minutes. Watch our very important announcement, and I'll be right back with more of Live Prayer.
Now you can be part of this great movement to turn this nation back to God and biblical truth. One way you can help is by donating your old gold and jewelry to goldforsouls.com. Goldforsouls.com was set up to make it easy for people like you to give to support this great effort. It works much like the other popular sites where you can send in your old gold and jewelry, except instead of getting a check back for a fraction of the value of the items you send in, we will send you a donation receipt for the fair market value of your jewelry. For example, if you send one of these many popular companies $100 worth of jewelry, you'll get back a check for around $10. By donating your valuables to goldforsouls.com, we will send you a donation receipt that you can write off your taxes for the full $100. What you donate to goldforsouls.com will not only get you a tax-deductible donation receipt for the fair market value of your gold and jewelry, but it will pay you eternal dividends, since the funds will be used to help lead this nation back to God and biblical truth and the souls of men to faith in Jesus Christ. To take your stand for Christ and help lead this nation back to God and His truth, please go to www.goldforsouls.com. That's GOLDFORSOULS. www.goldforsouls.com and follow the easy instructions. Or you can call 1-877-654-1141 and request your Gold for Souls shipping pack to use your old gold and jewelry to save souls and help lead our nation back to God and biblical truth. Again, please go to www.goldforsouls.com and follow the easy instructions, or you can call toll-free 1-877-654-1141 and request your Gold for Souls shipping pack. Our nation is in spiritual freefall. God's wrath and judgment for our sins and wickedness is imminent. The only answer for this nation is to turn back to God and biblical truth. You can be part of this great movement by taking your old gold and jewelry to save souls and help lead our nation back to God and His truth. Go now to www.goldforsouls.com and follow the easy instructions, or call toll-free 1-877-654-1141 and request your Gold for Souls shipping pack. Thank you for taking your stand.